Yeah, it's fantastic news. Yeah. Wig rang me on Saturday just to tell me, to give me a heads up that it was happening. Yeah, it's great. Like, Mossy's a great character. He was a terrific Munster man back in our playing days, and brilliant. He's been coaching, I think, 7 or 8 years up in Connacht now, and he's been doing a really good job. I often came up against him when I was working for Leinster in the kind of EPDO roles, and with our teams would often clash at under 20 level and stuff like that. And he always had a really good team and a really good outfit, and it's very exciting for us to get Mossy back, and we're really looking forward to working with him. It was a funny game in the way we had an awful lot of the ball in the first half, and you couldn't really write the way it turned out. Obviously the sin bins put us under a lot of pressure. You know, the way we came out fighting, we stuck to our principles, the way we filled the field, the way we scrambled really well. The amount of time we added to tackles and stuff like that was hugely exciting, and you know, it was massive kudos to the lads for the way they defended that day. Obviously our discipline wasn't good enough on the night. Really, we put ourselves under pressure through giving away penalties in different areas, and that's always the balance. So look, over the last while we've spoken a lot about that. We drill it a lot, we show a lot of pictures, and we do an awful lot of analysis on that. So I would hope that is improving week by week, and hopefully, look, we can go multi-phase, 10, 15, 20 phases, you know, hold our shape, hold our discipline, and see where we can force the mistakes. That's the idea that we're trying to drive home to the lads. There's some really interesting debates happening in the mornings when we discuss teams, and it's very interesting to see the different coaches with different ideas. Like, I want a chop tackler, you know, forward coaches want a line-out option. You know, everyone's fighting for their different type of player, and it's really interesting discussions. And we have options. We have a lot of options. There's a lot of guys playing really well. You know, the back row is very hotly contested. The centres, the back three, and it's very exciting. So we have a really difficult job to pick a team later on this week, and just try and, you know, put out the best team that represents us for this weekend. You know, because look, you pick teams, I suppose, differently depending on the opposition you're playing. So trying to get that balance right for Northampton is really key. But yeah, big challenge. Yeah, both lads trained today with white bibs on, and they came through the session, but we'll see later in the week in terms of finalising that for definite. Both are still being monitored. We'll check them again tomorrow morning and get feedback from the medical staff, and we'll see then. But look, both guys are still in contention, but we'll be monitoring them going deep into the week. Yeah, we kind of look with the contract stuff is part of our business really, but we try and leave that to one side. It's all about performance and what's in front of us in terms of the challenge, which is Northampton this weekend. There's contract talks ongoing all the time, and that's dealt with Wig, and he takes care of that an awful lot. Thankfully, from my point of view as an assistant coach, along with Mike Prendergast and Andy Kiriakou, we don't really have to focus on that, and Wig will give us weekly updates or monthly updates on that sort of stuff. But that sort of business goes on, and but everyone is focused on one goal, and that's performance.